Well, good morning. I've got the day off today, so I figured I'd mess around with this a little more. I posted a video where I had this thing fixed, and boy, I got a lot of people telling me that I needed to cut out some of that silicone that's on the inside of that. They said if I had that much spilling over on the outside, I probably had that much spilling over on the inside. So, my thought today was, I can take this hose off here and get inside here and trim around anything that's hanging over near the thermostat, and that'll take care of that. So that's what I'm going to do. So let's get to it. Alright, I want everybody to sleep better tonight knowing that I've taken this off and I've cleaned out the inside. As you can see, nice and clean. I'm going to sit this on here and fasten everything up on here once again. Let's do that. Alright, so check it out. I want to talk about this for a second. This is my shifter. This came out of a flathead Ford that Bicknell Manor pulled out of the woods and transported the motor all the way to Maine to my dad so that he could possibly work on the vehicle, but the vehicle was too far gone. The motor was too far gone, I should say. I made this into a shifter. I got it when I went to visit Dad last time, a time or two ago. Anyway. And I've modified it a little bit so that I could use it as a shifter. And this morning I decided to cut off the one side that doesn't work or doesn't work for me. I like it at a certain angle. And I'll show you what I mean. I've gone to some lengths to try and make this work. I drilled holes thinking that I could put a screw on the inside and keep it steady with pressure on one side. And then I realized that wasn't going to work because it was going to rock the other way. So I drilled a hole on the other side, and it actually split this ring, which I was kind of expecting, but I was like, whatever, you know, as long as this works, I'm okay with that. I can always cover it up or grind it down or whatever, as long as the threads are in there and it'll hold. But what I wanted was for it to sit. Let's see. Go ahead and get it started. It's hard to get it started when it's got a weird angle, you know what I mean? Am I in there right? Yeah. Okay. So this is kind of what I was expecting. I wanted it to be in a fixed position. I like it tilted just so. There we go. I like it tilted just like that. So when I'm sitting here and I'm shifting, I got the piston pretty much flat. Well, you know, it's a flat head. Might as well be flat, right? But I was picturing this just like this. I cut off this front just to cut off any kind of extra crap that was in front there. I just thought that looked junky. Junkier than I'd like. I like it junky, but not that junky. I wanted that gone. I like this look. I like this flat. Everybody can see the rocker arm and the piston head, which is cool. I like that. I decided to go with some super glue just to see if it would hold, and it has. I got a little bit of extra runoff here and there. I glued those rings back on, kind of as a test, just to see if super glue would put them back on. But it's worked. I gotta say, I like the look of it. I like the look of it a lot. It sits up high enough that you can see it from outside if you were like walking around and you just looked at the car. It sits up perfect in here for driving. It's out of the way. And the only thing I didn't like about it being able to bounce back and forth was the rattling was just making me crazy in here. I mean, the rumbling of the Rambler is one thing, but that of that thing was just like, ah, really? You can't even hold a conversation here because it was so loud. So anyway, I think that's done it. I think that's gonna be good to go. I like it. I'm happy with it. Alrighty.